Hello, everyone. Boom, and I got the allies with me.
Ah.
What's up,
Hello.
everybody?
Yay.
Hello.
Yo.
Don't worry, y'all. People worry about spoilers, man. I barely played past the demo. I'm just I'm just chilling in the streets, man. I'm chilling in the streets, trying to get back to my friends.
Though, chat.
Grinding it out in the streets.
Yeah, I will run back and forth through these streets if necessary.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, this is a spoiler-free discussion.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Correct.
I won't, but that I won't be able to police because you are literally looking at as far as I've been in this game.
We're on it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Brad's the farthest, but I think most of us are somewhere in the middle. I don't know.
I beat it, you chumps. Yeah.
Did Kyle?
Nice.
Yes.
Hell yeah. You gotta talk to me immediately on our own time.
Brad, I got some questions.
I got answers.
Are we
That's
allowed to
it,
talk
no.
about Jones's
Wait, Jones is what?
scruff?
Yeah.
No, that's spoiler.
Okay.
No scruff spoilers.
All right.
No, he looks great. I love the scruff.
How's that Buster Sword treating you, Jones?
I love it. Yeah, in the review, I'm seeing like other weapons pop up. It's like, I don't know.
I was actually surprised how fast you get another sword. Because, you know, my memory was just the Buster Sword, and then I was like, oh.
It's gonna be a fun year.
Jones,
for,
an easy way to get out of Punisher is to do a dodge roll.
Why would you ever want to leave Punisher?
There we go. Yeah, okay.
Because you walk around really slow when you're in Punisher mode.
That's right.
Just attack, and you'll go straight at him.
It's gonna be a good year for weapons. Goatees.
A lot of good weapons.
A lot of good weapons in the series so far.
There are a lot of times where you want the operator block as opposed to the Punisher block, though.
True.
What's the benefit for operator block then?
So with Punisher, you can only block melee. So with operator, you can
That's
block
right.
magic and range and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Jones,
But
do you
with
have no
Punisher-
fire material?
I took it off for a cure, but now I'm regretting it.
Yeah. We're gonna
Right
want
on,
to put that
baby.
pronto.
Prompto?
Yes.
Put that on Prompto.
Hubert, does Cloud give you Prompto vibes?
No,
It's the blonde eyebrows, dude. I think they're
not at all.
okay.
He's his great grand.
They're related for sure. They are.
Complete opposite characters, personality-wise.
Yeah.
You know, Kyle, let's just run with it.
Same eyebrows. They
Distant-
copy and
distant-
pasted the eyebrows.
Distant relative.
You gotta save money somewhere, Kyle.
Can I just... No, I can't. Yeah, I gotta wait outside the battle before I mess with materia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think you're out of it, and because you're not fighting anything, but it takes the game a second before you can hit that pause button and go into your menu.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
wait till
happened
he
a few times.
sheets.
Oh, yeah.
cheats?
No, wait till he sheets it.
Oh, yeah.
No,
What difficulty are we playing on, Jonesy?
Just normal.
Okay.
Oh, here, there we go.
That's the name of this game, though. Like, wait an extra 2 seconds before you can do a thing.
Jones, keep the fire and cure one. I'd recommend.
Oh, so, to get rid of the dodge thing?
Yeah, you'll be okay without it.
Yeah, that dodge thing is whatever.
Gotta level up that cure and level up that fire.
I had the dodge on for a long time too, Jonesy, and then I was finally like, this isn't really worth it.
I'm just a sucker for shiny new things.
Yeah.
It's funny to me to think about them like rendering out things like the accessories. Like, how many of these things do we need to make?
That's something I love is the detail on a lot of the weapons.
Jones, maybe we want to explore a little more before going up that ladder.
All right.
God
Even the cutscenes is really nice.
dang it.
Yeah, Ben, I've like stared at the Buster Sword just like for 10 minutes at a time, just the way it like glistens.
And they even do like the link in some of the weapons where you can see
yeah.
when the materia is linked. And it's
I think
cool.
I'm stuck, boss.
So cool.
Oh, bummer, dude.
Oh,
That's
can't
what I
go
was
back
gonna
down.
say. Ben, I love it how you can see the linked materia slots. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it is
Just
really
picking up
cool.
the pace for chat, you know. I'll replay this chapter later, you know.
Okay.
What did he miss, Bosman?
So I don't know if the boxes are fixed or not. I got a Moogle medal down there.
Oh.
Love those.
We can't spoil that.
One time the same box gave me a Moogle medal on 2 different occasions. It was really weird.
I think they like respawn after.
I think it might be random sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
The boxes respawn for sure when you leave the area. The little Shinra boxes, not the chests, but.
There you go. Nice.
Here we go, Jonesy.
I got a bangle.
Slap that.
Oh, does that?
materia.
Oh, that gives me. That's right. Look at that.
A Sleewat.
Oh, look at that. Ooh,
Now you can get your precious dodge materia back.
Wait, can he level up weapons yet or not?
I don't know.
No. No.
No,
No.
no.
Oh, right there.
This part I went up the ladder I had come down as well.
Ben, have you played Valorant?
No, I want to. I was watching a stream of it today.
Blowing up.
I feel like I'm
Yes.
gonna be so bad at Valorant.
Counter Strike.
Yeah.
Just Counter Strike with abilities. I'm
It's Counterwatch, dude.
yeah.
Counter.
I want to give it a shake. I really do.
Overstrike.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
I think I'll like it.
Yeah. Looks cool.
It is a video game after all.
Jones, how about that fire, dude?
Yeah, that's one step ahead of me.
Yeah,
gonna
humans are always weak to fire. Pretty much.
Brad dropped a grenade on that guy. I was trying to get that going.
Oh, that would have been
Oh.
sweet too. That would have worked.
That was just
Do I have
showing
any
off.
grenades? I don't think I
Showing
have grenades.
mechanics.
Where did you get grenades from? I guess that was that extra searching I didn't do.
I think you can pick them up in chests and stuff.
Yeah, you can get a fair number of grenades. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
I don't think I've ever used a
Yeah, they're not required.
combative item.
Dude, grenades are sick because they knock people down.
They're
It's
really
nuts.
cool, but you don't.
Yeah.
An item and then missing.
Yeah, Ben, totally.
What is?
When you use a combat item and you like just miss.
It hits a
Oh,
pillar
yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Huber
when you
shooting a
miss
rocket at Nemesis, having him just dodge it, and being like, "No,
Yeah, it feels
that
bad.
was my last explosive round." No.
Dude, when he grabs the rocket with the tentacle.
I love that. I love that.
Brutal.
Huber, today I beat Resident Evil 7 on Madhouse, and it was real hard.
Dude, yes. Have you done the DLCs?
Just Joe.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, I did Chris. I didn't do the other ones. The whatever tape ones, I guess.
Those are cool. Those are cool. Those are worth it.
No, I don't.
So I would say the combat in this game. Sorry, Chad's asking if this is similar combat to Kingdom Hearts, and I would say very, very different.
Yeah, on the surface it looks kind of similar. There's like some things that carry over, like the hotkeys and stuff like that, but it plays very different.
So it's all about the ATB you see in the lower right-hand corner. That's your
Yeah.
best stuff, and it takes a long time to recharge, unless you're attacking. And so it's kind of this balance of running up, doing your attacks, and then doing your best moves. Like Jones just whiffed Braver right there, because he wasn't necessarily lined up for it, and so like that was a waste of an ATB bar, right?
got that
And
one,
so
though. You got
you
that.
had to really like put some thought into it.
I was curious if there was gonna be any splash on that, or if I was gonna jump over the bar with the flip, but I didn't.
Okay,
I was curious.
he's
Just testing it out.
experimenting. Yeah, experimenting. I get it.
Boy.
To add on to that, Kyle, it's also nice how you can augment the ATB system with materia as well. So, like, there's materia you can get that you can level up that will give you an ATB boost at the beginning of battle. So you can just like get in an initial attack right away, or do like an assess like before anything else happens in the fight. That can be really nice.
But who's got the slots for that?
Jones Fire's great
Assess
against
is really
the dogs too.
Assess is great. I tell you what, it took me until like 20 hours into this game to play the combat the way the game actually wanted me to play it. Because like, I was trying to play it like a action RPG, like an action game.
Like Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
But it's definitely more like, it's in a weird way, it's kind of turn-based more than it looks. Because it's like, it really needs you to
very
switch
turn-based.
characters and like you can't just try to play as Cloud as like a Souls game or something, because the animation lock is so intense in this game that like you can't block or dodge everything, even if it's telegraphed by the enemy. Kind of, you have to like be switching around and, like you said, just use the ATBs more than anything.
Yeah, I feel like in boss fights in particular, I am in the menu a lot, navigating and picking and issuing commands and all that stuff.
You basically like switch to someone, attack until you get an ATB, do a thing, and then switch to somebody else and repeat.
Not bad.
Which took me longer than it probably should have to wrap my brain around, because I was just getting really irritated.
Some of the hypest moments for me have happened recently where, like, using Cloud's level 2 limit break, I just kind of power through a lot of enemy attacks and just do an insane amount of damage to finish the fight.
And he says a funny line before that too. Jones, there's some breakable boxes back there too by the truck.
QQ.
Jones, you can heal with your magic outside of combat too.
Oh, nice. That's right.
And huge tip that I didn't know at first, if you hold L1 while using items outside of combat, you can use multiple.
I didn't know that at first either, and it is so valuable for both magic
So
and items.
necessary.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Because I was like, there's got to be, I was like complaining to my friend Jason, I was like, there has to be a better way to use items than repeatedly using potions.
Turns out there is.
Turns out L1.
So yeah, if this is your first time watching the
Jones.
game, Jones can't use an item when he entered the battle until he started hitting people. So that's how vital the ATB is.
Right.
Oh, I leveled up too.
I do like that you can fill the ATB with kind of empty attacks, though. Like, there are times where it's resisting something, and you can still, even if your attacks aren't doing anything, they are still filling up the ATB, and so that can be valuable.
Oh, so you're just kind of building meter, like in a fighting game?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
That, it's like really important, I feel like, sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, Ben, it's been a while, but to me it kind of feels
Pressure
like
and staggered systems are cool too. Like, manipulating that is neat.
What's
Were
up,
we
Black?
saying? Yeah. Were we
Oh, I was
saying,
saying, to me it kind of feels like Xenoblade, but if you were like
Muted
actually in
according
control
to
of the attacks.
Sure. Yeah, and there, it even kind of gets into some of like the Xenoblade positional stuff, like these shield guys that Jones is fighting. Like when you get other party members, you can have like somebody taking aggro and then someone else come in and hit him from the side or behind or something.
Weird, sorry, I had blood muted, so I couldn't hear him talking.
I like the dodge roll against these guys.
I feel like these guys are built to teach you the importance of Punisher.
Parry these suckers.
Punisher is really good.
Parry hype.
Yeah, the block counterattack with Punisher is so good.
It's, so you just stand there. It's like, all right.
There
GG.
are certain fights where you like have to do it.
Yeah,
And then they
it's
become-
cool though. There
become a
are
joke.
attacks that go through it. Like
Yeah,
you
oh yeah,
can't
yeah.
do it against everything.
Snow White and the Huntsman.
Jones, when they're pressure, this is a good time to build the meter. So use like your focus thrust, because that's very effective for it.
Dude,
Oh, right,
focus
nice.
thrust is so good.
I need to use that one more, I guess. I use
Dude, the focus thrust, it's called?
Yeah, focus thrust.
Yeah, yeah,
Where you
dude.
just build up.
Yeah, it's really
Oh.
Nice.
triple slash is insane.
Refocusing a limit break is also very good.
bosses only.
Oh, I hear.
Yeah.
There are a lot of bosses though.
Yeah.
How's the music treating you, Jones?
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, the music is.
Yeah, I would say Jones would love the music in this.
I love the music in this, and I love the music in 7. Originally. Yeah, one of the best scores of the series.
I love how
And done so
creative
well.
they get with some of the mixes. Like some of the directions they take with the tracks I was not expecting, and they really branch out, and it's phenomenal.
So cool.
They're a lot more playful than I thought they were going to be, and I
Yes.
kind of dig it. The energy is up, like, so much. They made some of these tracks into, like, you know, dance songs almost, and, like, the game has so much energy because of it, and it really works.
Oh man, it's 40 hours of great music.
Well, I guess that spoils that.
No, I mean the game's 120 hours long. There's just 40 of it has good music.
It's true.
Okay.
80 of it is bad.
Giving public security.
Yeah, it makes the collectibles like so much better. Like hunting down those CDs
Oh man.
because the music is so damn good. It's like, man, I want all of these.
Yeah, and the vinyl art for him as well.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yep.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, what was the one I found last night? No spoilers. The Midgar Blues.
Oh yeah. I know where you are, and I know how you got that.
I was listening to that for a while.
Jones, tell us your impressions of the team here.
Came and went like the wind.
It's much clearer than it was. I remember when I originally played 7. I think it's really interesting. You know, it's stylistically what's interesting. They still kept around is Wedge's outfit is like very thrown together, and it definitely really kind of plays up. Like Barrett looks pretty badass, and I think the other characters are like pretty. I don't know. There's something about Wedge's armor that's very like homespun rebellion, and I think like really kind of sells the desperation of the group. Whereas everybody else is pretty badass.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
But I dig the vibes. I think Barrett, more than anybody, I think is written so much better and comes across like so much clearer than he did in 7.
Yeah, he's like vivacious, right? He's intentionally kooky.
Yeah.
And that it took me a second to get. It's like, oh, this guy's just, he's trying to be inspirational most of the time.
How
I really like the
Jesse,
scene with
though?
him in the elevator where he notices Cloud has calmed down, and he's like, and he himself tries to calm down when they were trying to escape the reactor. Cloud's just like, I just don't care. I'm not going to get worked up about this. And so you always get that sense from him. He's like, I get too angry. And so it's the scene with him, and his daughter. Like, I don't know. He's just a great character. There's fun sides to him.
This part of the game is so funny because it's like everyone's like, "Oh, who did the thing? What happened?"
Jones.
Why don't you learn to take a hint, buddy?
He wants you to
He's
go
dying.
talk to Biggs.
Perpetrators yet.
Never mind.
Oh my god.
I gotta say never mind.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
Brad knows why I'm holding back.
About to unburden yourself? Don't.
I ain't saying nothing.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Sector 3 instead.
But this part is so funny because it's like everyone's like, "Who did this? Who could have done this?" And it's like, I don't know, those 5 people dressed like crazy people.
And
Yeah,
they
the guy with
legitimately
the
just
bolts.
have guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you learn to take a hint, buddy?
And it's like everyone else is dressed like they're from our world. It's so weird.
The fact that they call the guy a middle manager, though.
Oh yeah, it's incredible.
The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess.
This is the thirstiest game ever made, though.
And it just keeps getting thirstier, dude.
Thirstier and thirstier.
Yeah.
Every character wants to have sex with Cloud, and it's not even a joke.
Dude, sex is on the mind in Midgar,
Yeah,
man.
Everyone is like repressed.
Yeah.
It seems like they all just really want to kiss on the cheek.
Oh no, they want to get
No.
like, nasty.
They want to get naked and have sex.
Yeah, like 69.
But they don't. There are moments where it's like, okay, now you should, and there's like, okay, let's move on. It's like, what?
Kyle, have you gotten the plat yet?
I won't.
Oh, okay, then you won't see this scene.
That's
Oh,
a
gotcha.
sell for a plat if I've ever heard one.
There is something that you can
Oh,
unlock,
boy.
Kyle.
You have to get the platinum first.
Yeah, you have to get the
Yeah.
platinum first.
Got it. Then there's just a big orgy with literally every character.
I want
That'd be so funny.
every character in Chapter 1. We need to get that's the big sell for Chapter 2.
That should be the reward for every platinum.
Just an
every
orgy.
orgy.
Hardcore
Yeah.
X-rated orgy.
Yeah.
And David Wise is always there. Not
Just
David
play-
Wise. David Cage.
Playing Donkey Kong music.
Yeah, David Wise.
You'd think,
I meant David Cage.
you'd think that's something that BioWare would be down for,
Yeah.
I think BioWare is the first company that can pull that off.
That explosion was a message.
It made Totem Girl a lot better.
I think anyone who thinks that Cloud is too cool the same way that Persona 5 protagonist is too cool isn't watching Cloud for more than 15 minutes.
Cloud, to me, read...
Probably people who didn't play Persona 5 for more than 15 minutes either.
Man, I played for 20 hours!
Yeah, I stand by what I said.
It's 22 hours, Kyle, where you really see the development.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got it, okay.
Cloud reads almost entirely as very depressed and with PTSD to me.
Well, yeah,
exactly,
From the
yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
This part of the story, Cloud's very, like, awkward, I would say. Around, he doesn't know how to handle situations, and he gets real uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And what didn't sell well for me in 1998 when I played this, and it comes across so much better now. He was just like, there wasn't a lot to like, because I immediately loved Barrett and I loved the team. I was like, Cloud, why are you being so mean to everybody? And it's like, now that I know what I know about the story and a lot of the stuff that they added, the conversations are just, he's just a lot richer. There's a lot more to him.
I will say, though, that there are several moments, one in particular that you're not near, so I won't describe it, but, like, it's like a pointless side quest thing, but, like, there are a lot of moments when I'm just like, I'm giving this the benefit of the doubt because I know the story and I know Cloud's arc and everything, but, like, I don't buy that some of these people would want to hang around this dude, because he's just such a wet
There are
blanket.
definitely times where he's like a total dick helping out, and the end result is that everyone loves him, and it's kind of amazing. Yeah,
The part I was thinking of, he's like an actual asshole for no reason, and then the other character that's with him is like, see, isn't helping out great?
Yes,
Don't you feel awesome?
Yeah.
And it's just like, did you not just see how he acted right now? Like, he's a monster.
Honestly, I think that works in real life.
Yeah, I do too.
He's just negging everybody.
Is the train's route.
So he's actually a monster intentionally then.
Right.
Some people are just sarcastic and rude, but it's like, whatever.
Checkpoint here to scan the IDs of
Yeah,
all passengers
works
heading
for
in
me,
and
I
out.
guess.
Birth, residential
Really
status,
works for
criminal
Bossy
history.
Boy.
Really, really
All
works.
that and more is
Yeah.
automatically
Works almost
referenced
too
in
well.
databases.
Yeah, a little too
Public
well.
security wouldn't
I really do
be
think
that
that
way.
this has to be like one of the thirstiest non-dating sim games I've ever played. It's
Oh my
insane.
god. You're so right.
What'd I tell you?
Jesse
Have
especially.
a little faith.
Voiced by my friend Erica.
She does a very good job.
She does a phenomenal job. Yeah,
Relax.
I agree.
Tell her. Make sure she knows.
All right.
Cool.
I think the voice acting pretty much across the board is very, very good.
Now I want pizza.
Sucks up Mako. The soil turns to dust. The air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back.
I kind of appreciate that visualization right there, though.
That's what's always worked for me.
You get an idea of how Midgar is formatted, and you know when they're talking about sectors, it like makes more sense the more you see graphics like that.
Yeah, it's funny. This is a good example because this scene happens in the original game, but they just do so much to expand it here.
Okay, I texted her.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job.
Was
The
very in all
world building
caps?
in this remake.
I think BTW was in all caps.
Okay. Ben, I hear you, dude.
Like
It's worth taking notes on.
a lot of games don't world build as well as this remake is going into. Like you just have a much better sense of all of the different components of Midgar in a really cool way. I love it. I love world building, and I think they do a phenomenal job here.
What I really love about it in this is like little things that you don't notice on your first like the first time you see a scene. Like earlier when Barrett is calling Cloud Stamp. He's like, oh, a little Stamp, just gonna go barking back to Shinra, like whatever. And at first you're just like, who's that? What is he talking about? And then later you see what Stamp is, and you're like, oh, okay.
And what's cool, I mean, there's a Stamp toy hanging out in the streets, and I was like, that's a random asset, and it wasn't at all.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool. And on that note, what I would have held back on, and like we don't have to point it out now because you won't know. There was someone on that train who's a late game NPC,
Oh,
and there's
really?
no way that person stands out enough for you to say, oh, that's that person. But like, yeah, that was really cool. And that huge crowd of people Jones walked by.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
cool. I was at a place the other day, and a character had a name as I walked by them, and I like listened to them talk for a second, and I'm just like, who the hell are you? This is interesting. Why do you have a name? You know? And I wonder if they come into play later. Maybe it's the same person.
Was it Amanda?
Amanda Troop? No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
It was
okay.
I think I've heard her a couple of times.
Yeah,
It's
Jones,
funny-
have you heard Amanda yet?
Yeah, she's on the train. She's one of the ladies I walked by, and apparently she's a little kid by a dumpster.
Nice.
So-
We gotta find that dumpster.
Dumpster child has been the most tweeted thing.
Dude, I heard it immediately. Like it jumped so obviously. I was like, oh man. That is
I've run into dumpster children, just not the right dumpster child.
Jones, look up.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
This-
totally.
When I played this, when I was going through the review, Jones, this is where I like stopped for a second.
Yeah.
Almost
yeah.
got choked up because it got so real when I just looked up how
Yeah.
crazy everything was.
Heck yeah.
It is really cool.
It's very much like that city in Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Yes, blood.
You remember that?
I do. That thing in the middle that Jones is staring at for sure.
The
Reminds me of it.
There's a part in this, speaking of world building, just a throwaway line. One of the characters says something
Thirsty. Sorry.
like
Continue.
says something like, you can see the sky. And I just love the idea of them just like thinking to call that out, because these
Yep.
people would never see it, you know?
So the Mako?
Yeah, you know what? I think I looked up a lot playing this game.
I'm whipping the camera around like a crazy person
Yeah,
looking
looking
for
everywhere.
secrets like all the time.
That's what I was talking about. This is why I love the right analog stick so much.
Yeah.
It's been hard playing this with my wife only because she's getting really invested in the characters, which is awesome, and she loves talking about them and theorizing. And she's like, "Oh man, I want to know more about Barrett," and I'm just like, "They're gonna get into Barrett. And it's gonna be so cool. But you may not see it for like 3 years."
This part was cool because it's like, oh, faceless NPC gets a little cutscene.
What the? You okay, buddy?
I like the. I don't remember in the OG them starting this kind of stuff with Cloud so early.
Figures.
There's some of it, like in the
Okay.
reactor.
Oh, okay.
Not nearly as much going on, though.
Yeah.
You again.
Dementors, bro.
Dementors.
That hot shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell my skin.
Jones, what do you think about those?
I think they're cool and spooky, and they don't do them too much. The scene with Aerith, I think, added that was an interesting dynamic. First meeting her and her being kind of like, you know, shaking them off, but also being terrified of them at the same time. I thought that was done well. I don't know if I know enough about 7 to know what those are specifically referencing yet.
I think they're new.
But I imagine they're like just kind of, you know, putting more detail to a specific part of the story. But I don't remember.
Man, I want to ask Jones so many questions through his playthrough.
One of the other things too, Kyle, is like I cut this, so I've already seen all of this. So I think that's why I ran by Wedge on the train.
Sure.
Because I was just like, right. You know, I've seen, and I'm sure a lot of people in chat have seen this too. But my
So
apologies.
this isn't a reveal to you. You knew what Seventh Heaven looks like already.
Yeah,
Right.
he edited the review, so he saw it all. Sure.
Wait a minute. Correction. It is always a reveal.
That's right, Angel.
This is dope as hell.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Yellow flower lost.
Change. It has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right.
Yeah, whoever voices Marlene does a really good job as well.
Yep.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Eggs and Cheetos.
Silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight.
Wonder if that license plate up there is a Easter egg. LOC 053 or 8.
We gotta get Jones to play darts.
Can I do that now?
I don't think yet.
Darts.
I think yeah, you can't until later.
Darts.
But maybe you can.
Right there.
Do you mind keeping Marlene company
Dang.
until I'm done with this?
Blast.
So much Yakuza vibes.
Oh yeah, I
lot of
thought
that.
there
Yeah.
was a lot in this game.
For sure.
Yeah, when you get to Wall Market, it does. It just feels like it's a Yakuza game.
Yeah, it really, really does.
The hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
So Jones, if you walk forward a little slower, you don't scare her.
I do say that.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
Just trying to make Jones feel bad.
Got
Oh
him,
my
dude.
God.
Got him.
Wow, the bad ending, Jones. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, you got the bad ending already.
Tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
3 games from now.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm
This
sick
scene
of
was
it.
confusing to me because it was like, Barrett's like, time for bed. Tifa's like, can you watch Marlene? And then he walks over, and then Barrett gets mad at her, or at him, and then is like, okay, time for bed. And I was like, what did that just...
Yeah, I was thinking like it's probably really hard to keep script continuity with a script this size.
People who died all
Yeah.
returned to the
It's definitely a weird thing that makes no sense.
Need
Nice shoes, Tifa.
Before we get on to money.
Oh, we're coming up to the texture door.
Just down the road.
Jones, you didn't get the
Nothing
song.
fancy, but I was thinking you could stay
Get
there
the
for now.
songs, Jones.
The landlady's a big friend. of
Collect them all,
Claude's,
dude.
So you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then.
Wait, hold on. Apparently, I gotta get a
How
song.
was it
Tifa,
up
Tifa,
on
hold on.
the
a sec.
plate?
That was
Tifa, wait there.
chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into
Ah,
Jones, it's worth it. It's worth it.
I can't.
Oh,
I don't know if
Go
I-
back in, yeah.
promise I won't do it again.
Good job. Don't worry about me.
Well, time to restart the game.
Yep.
Texture door that you're talking about?
No. Oh, you'll know.
Yeah.
From the inside, this one has a really weird, like, low gamma texture on it.
No, this one hits you like a 10-ton truck, dude.
Yeah. The PS1 door, maybe even lower than PS1.
Jaguar.
I'm so excited about this door.
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered.
Item shop.
Maybe not enough for
Today's special, high potion.
You had me
Is
worried.
this door a
You're
meme?
not exactly a people person.
No, I
I
don't
wonder
think
what's
so.
not. I think everybody's just really nice about not spoiling stuff with this game.
Except for some people.
I saw Sector.
I didn't know how long to beat is a spoiler.
It was like a war zone.
Such a
didn't know.
spoiler.
just another
How long to beat is such a spoiler, because then you're just waiting for that. You know exactly when it's gonna end.
Now I know I'm like 80%.
Totally
I thought I was
not.
50%.
Well, I will tell you that more or less it was not 40 hours exactly for
Nice.
And here we are. Good old
Also, yeah,
Stargazer
door
house.
spoilers.
You're on the 2nd floor. Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with 7th Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate.
Oh yeah, that is pretty rough.
Ugh. Ugh.
I don't know about PS1. That's more of like a DS door.
Boy, and it just stays like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that's usually the door before that's the door where you're like, oh, okay, now here it comes.
And they'll even show it in cutscenes, man. It'll be like the beginning of a cutscene. You see that door.
Yep.
Mark it down.
It
It's
reminds
gotta
me
be a
of
bug.
it reminds me of the game Rage. Rage would do that. It would like be all grody like that, and then load in the like high res door.
Yes?
Don't worry, I brought the textures in the review.
I mean,
Fair.
I told her I had a friend
I just
looking for a
learned.
place
I
to
was
stay.
talking with
Was that too
Jason
much?
No.
about this game, and like
And
all the
this.
like slow down while you walk across a beam, even though there's no balance mechanic, or like
introduce you
walk
to
through
her.
these boxes that are close to the wall and stuff. And he pointed out something that seems so obvious to me now, but it's just to hide loads. I was like, why are they doing that? And he's
Yeah.
like, it hides
a little
loads.
bare,
And I was
Yeah.
like, oh
but
shit,
should be
duh.
enough to get you through the night.
It's like the Resident Evil
If you
doors.
want anything
Yeah.
else, you
Yep.
can always get
There's
it.
one thing.
Did Erica respond?
You
Let's
guys
see.
owe me 2,000.
Says she
I
was
do. And we'd
No,
love to
she's
settle up,
active 18
especially
minutes
since
ago.
This was your first
Hasn't
job
seen
for
it
us,
yet.
But
That's it?
But yeah, that was all part of
the rest
that
preparing for the
PS5
mission.
pitch.
That really
Yeah.
is it.
Well, and like God of War and
Come on,
Uncharted, they do it all the time,
I'll collect money for
bottlenecking. Yeah.
filters tomorrow,
I didn't even
so
think
can
about
pay
it.
you after.
And you're sure
Oh
about
yeah,
that?
and it's slow
Of
walking
course,
constantly.
As long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
That door.
See you bright and
That
early
door,
at the bar.
dude.
You don't hear that too often.
How did I not notice that door when in the review? That's so funny. I guess the window was really small. Oof.
Oof.
Hey, what's behind these? Are those? Is this like a refurbished bathroom stall?
I was
Kyle,
wondering that-
you gotta beat it on hard to see that.
Damn it! To get the keys to the hotel doors.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
It's time for introductions.
That's where the orgy happens.
Oh God.
If you get an S rank, you get the boutique key, and you can change skins.
Nice.
Yeah, it definitely feels like you're just in a bathroom with the bed stuck on the side.
Oh yeah, it's not meant to be nice.
You don't have a bed in your bathroom? Sometimes you have to have a lie down after
Coming in.
a particularly difficult session, you know?
Dude, he does get free rent though, so it's
Yeah.
probably all worth it.
Can't complain.
Can't complain.
Oh shit. Man, I love that. The doorway bonk.
Hey, is Cloud okay?
No.
No. Simple answer.
Dude, I love this part.
Those hoods feel very Kingdom Hearts to me.
Yeah.
What are you doing to Marco?
You mean they feel very Nomura?
Well, yeah, I mean,
But he's not a bad guy.
yeah.
The landlady
The man's
asks
got
me
a
to check on him
taste.
now and then
Yeah.
To make sure he's okay.
Yeah, I've been talking to Brad. I was like, man, I can't wait for Sora to show up. It's just gonna be hype. Let's go, Sora.
I don't think Sora can handle the world, dude. It was just like too sad, man.
Yeah. Sora would get off the train and just be like,
Dude, he would unlock everyone's heart and be all jolly about it, man.
Unlock Sephiroth's heart.
You just find like Sora in the slums. He got addicted to hard drugs or something.
Mako.
Mako, yeah, there you go.
Dude, he becomes a soldier.
he's just like shaking. He's Dumpster Kid.
Yeah, where's Dumpster Child, Jones?
I don't know.
Okay.
The ultimate question. We've only got an hour 20 to find out.
All right, we have to find Amanda.
Jones, where is Dumpster Child? Is
There's an alley in this area where a guy, every time you walk by him, says, "I'm not gonna let you sleep a wink tonight." To this
Yes.
and every time, and I thought the woman responding might be Amanda too, but I'm not sure.
you have to go to the weapon shop guy and you have to have him punk ass bitch.
Yeah,
It's the best.
yes, bitch.
It's the best.
Well, now, you must be Cloud. I'm your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds.
Do you know what I
of people
was?
with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
Why would I want to talk about Tifa?
Granddaughter I never had.
God!
Hurt her.
What did she say? God!
You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Shut up, lady!
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to Seventh Heaven. She's got
Do you have a
head
side quest or
start on
what?
you and then some.
Nothing to report. Maintaining surveillance.
No.
Is that the case, Bender?
What happened to Midgar?
Huffin?
Was thinking I might chat up all myself.
She knows a lot about life.
She's saying they're gonna step up their game. How?
All right, Jones, what do you think of the slums, dude?
I love it. I'm looking for Dumpster Child. I get a keen eye open for Dumpster Child. No, I love, the environments don't seem huge from what I've seen from, the playing and in the review, but like the scale that you get from it still totally achieves selling the world. And I think my favorite thing about, other than the fact that it makes it a little easier to find specifically where my wife might be in the crowd, but I love that, like, it comes up in subtitles, it lists them, like, there's so many different conversations happening. So.
Chat says you've already passed by Dumpster Child.
Whoa.
Really?
I seem to think you're pretty cool.
Maybe in that nook back there, dude. There were 2 children across from a dumpster.
There are a lot of dumpster children in this game. Spoiler alert. Also, a lot of dumpsters.
Oh, those aren't kids. They're just short people.
Loop back around.
There's something about saying dumpster child that is so funny.
Okay, first kid next to the hotel, says chat.
Oh.
There's a kid in the dumpster. That's not Amanda. This guy? This kid?
Nothing to report.
That's not Amanda.
Maintaining surveillance.
Oh. There we go.
That is a dumpster child, though, for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Not much else you could call him.
Is there a countdown here? Dumpster children?
All right, Jones, chat says that is definitely her.
It's not.
Okay, all right.
Awaiting surveillance. I know. Here's the thing: it's like, I know because you're like, no, that's like the kid voice that she does. Like that's like a whole ballpark of,
Yeah.
things
like
that
a
are
whole-
cast that have that Nickelodeon, like 8 to 14-year-old boy range. Wait a minute. I don't see any dumpsters, but.
Chad is insisting that's her still.
Life is Strange 2, Bloodworth. Dumpster kids.
Now I gotta play this game.
We're just pointing out other things that have dumpster kids in them. Top 10 dumpster children.
Let's bring it back.
It has to include everything though. TV shows, books, movies.
Well, how do the garbage pail kids factor into this?
Ooh. Good call.
They'll dominate the list.
Jones, I do have a question though. I assume that Amanda did 100 lines, right? Like she
Right.
wouldn't recognize the one that is Dumpster Child at this point. When did
Right.
she record them? How long ago was it?
A year, I think, or so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did Amanda get to meet Sephiroth?
I don't know because she doesn't remember. I don't know if I said Sephiroth after she came back, if that's if she had spoken that name, if she would know, because it's so random. A lot of times they don't know what they're doing until they get there, and so it's just kind of like a lot of information to take all at once.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering whether she even knew she was in this game or if, like, she just got a bunch of lines and had to piece it together.
Dude, what if Amanda's Yuffie in the next game?
It's good casting.
She's gonna steal all our shit.
It may have to be another pass for Dumpster Child.
Just like a dumpster child, the connections.
Don't take your eyes off it. There's so many people that just don't get that the planet is a living thing.
Shinra's brainwashed.
Hi.
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know.
Eggs and
Marlene's
chips.
I wish that when you looked at it, there was a soundbite of you saying that. Yeah. Eggs and chips.
Dude, wait for the PC version.
Yeah, mod it in.
Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the rotten egg smell.
More games should have that. You just some guys just reading signs for you. Just an unattached voice.
Like some annoying car passenger.
Yep.
Give me
Like,
a
oh,
break.
did you take time to be a father
I'm not
today?
a salesman.
Oh.
I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
Let's get this over with.
Sucker.
Great. And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour.
What I like about Cloud is he's super gruff and like really depressed, but he did take the time to get nice ear piercings.
Yeah.
You know?
Soldier protocol.
Oh, okay.
Has Mako juice in there.
That's how they inject
Go ahead
it.
and keep whatever we collect.
Obtained.
Didn't bring any
The Nomura protocol.
stuff you need to buy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's funny.
Was in the OG too.
Yeah, yeah.
The difference after.
Very 90s, dude.
It was very cool in 1997.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? It might be coming back around to cool again.
Bring it back.
What would happen if I got my ears pierced?
You should do it.
Kyle, I'd
Would
be
it be?
impressed.
Would it be cool? Would
You
that
got a
actually be
needle
cool?
and a potato?
Hmm?
You have a needle and a potato? You can do it the old school way.
Ooh.
Kyle, I want you to get gauges. That's what I want.
I was
What
thinking
if-
about materia gauges when you were talking about getting his ears pierced. So you just slot some big materia balls into your ears.
This is a good idea. Get a couple extra slots in.
Kyle, that's a good bit, dude.
That's a good bit.
I hope that, like, you know, a few months pass, we don't see Kyle, and then he shows up with gauges and a bunch of tattoos and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get his boyfriend out
The
of
first
jail.
thing he says to us, I saw the orgy.
It changed.
It changed me.
He's got a bone through his septum.
Yeah.
Bye.
I've always said if I become an author, I'll get a neck tattoo.
What defines becoming an author?
I guess you sell a couple of novels.
Okay.
We can make that happen.
If I get too excited after my first novel, I think maybe that's going a little too quick.
You're not
for
an
the neck
author
tattoo.
until your second novel. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Thanks. If you're ever in the market for... Especially if Teef is with you.
We'll see you around, okay? And let us know when your filter next needs changing. He's a regular. Stock up
See,
here.
that guy just wants a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
Give me a
That
kiss.
guy does not just want to get the cheeks.
Try being a little nicer.
Free shit. Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please.
We just hang out and talk about Avalanche all the time.
From this conversation, I get the feeling that Cloud would be pissed to know that he's on Butterfinger ads.
Dude, I never got my candy bars.
I got the theme.
Dude.
It's real sick.
I still got time, don't I?
Oh, what's he doing here?
Hopefully.
Working?
Be nice. Cloud's helping me with collection.
What if that's how you got into the orgy? You just had to buy
I'm pretty good
1,000
Right.
Butterfingers.
Butterfingers.
1,000.
That would just be like what, 2-3 grand? Not bad.
How many humans would do it?
I've got skills.
Oh, most.
Be nice.
Most humans. For a Final Fantasy VII orgy, most humans, I think.
I think yeah. There's a little something for everybody in the Final Fantasy cast.
A tried and true lesson for life on the ground floor. Am I right?
That you are. Now, your money.
Thanks, Marl. You
Maybe I
take
can't get enough sleep with a toilet next to my bed.
Anything I wouldn't
Yeah.
do.
Sephiroth waking me up. Cool. I mean, your house was just like a safe point in 7, right? Like they weren't like, you live here now. Like this is definitely
You
a lot homier, I think, of a setup than I remember
Right.
from 7.
Jones, I remember that's one of your number one criticism in open world RPGs is always, where do these people live? Where do they work?
Yeah, it goes a long way with me when you introduce stuff like this.
Nice.
You'll get it. The kids seem to think you're pretty cool.
And it's not a great apartment, you know. It really kind of gives you a mindset of like what Werecloud is. It's like, okay, cool, I'm with them. Should I go back to where I live? And it's like, he doesn't live here.
Save your excuses and get out.
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me?
I got a question, actually.
I have a question. Is Tifa in Uchiha?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
why
but
does she have red eyes?
She hasn't killed someone she loves yet.
Exactly.
Got it. So it hasn't activated.
Right.
Got it.
Seeing as we're done with our round,
Okay.
Is this the same engine as Final Fantasy 15?
No.
No, this is Unreal.
This is Unreal 4, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just weird to me how similar they are, and even like cutscene, like this right here, right? Like there's so much 15 in this game that I was surprised by.
In that case, I've got a suggestion.
Even the way the NPCs move and look, like that guy.
If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know, you know?
Another lesson for life on the ground floor.
Yep.
I just realized there's a Yakuza Remastered Collection dynamic theme. Excited to check that out.
Excellent. Excellent. Yakuza 7 release date, please.
Got the codes?
Pretty please. Pretty please.
Yeah, okay.
One story beat that like I'm a sucker for, that like I dig every single time, is when like you're a strong, you know, soldier guy, but you're just starting like the lowest rungs of some like delivery service or some like, you know, like, oh, like in this game they're like, oh, go run and kill these wyverns or whatever. They're just, you know, like, are you sure you can handle these guys? And it's just like, you don't know, I was a soldier, all right? Like, I'm actually a sucker for stupid stuff like that. We're just being like, I'm gonna show these guys I'm gonna be the best worker they've ever seen because I'm a soldier. I don't know why. It gets me.
Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Oh yeah. Per Bren's request, before we leave this building, we got to talk to the weapons guy again.
Yes, I want to.
Okay.
It's a must. It's a must.
Stuff, really. But our top priority is taking care of any beasts that wander into town.
Here we go, Jonesy. Now you're gonna get excited, dude.
Like they say, the only one who will look out for you is you.
Beasts.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him. Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear. Come on. At least let me show you how it's done.
Cool. Why not? Beesh.
The universe of weapon enhancement.
Yeah.
So, Jones, are you into this?
Oh, yeah.
This to me is a really exciting addition to the game.
I couldn't tell by the way you asked if you liked it or hated it.
I'm genuinely curious, yeah, how other people feel about it.
I like it. It feels like you're going inside the weapon, and yeah, there's like a little world in there. It's also cool that it's a growth materia built into every weapon. So it like makes sense out of weapons getting better over time, you know?
Yeah.
This ends the tutorial. Yeah.
All set?
Easily get obsessed with stuff like that.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks.
We'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who listen about the new merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty stomach.
So...
Yeah, these guys are so clearly Avalanche. I love that they're like they're so into the revolution they have to wear their armor everywhere. It's just like...
No, I've got this.
But
we're just gonna go.
way.
We're just gonna go grab some dinner wedge. You put those, pauldrons down. Just like, it took me hours to make these.
He's got grenades strapped to his belt right now.
I'm wearing all my leather straps.
And they've got their like avalanche red like gang bandanas.
Yeah. It just means so much to him,
Yeah.
Who are we to tell him not to?
Gives him a purpose.
Have you guys seen like a child next to a dumpster anywhere near here? No.
So we're looking not for a child in a dumpster, but a child next to a dumpster.
There's like 2 kids next to a dumpster. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Got it.
She's one of them kids. The kid in the dumpster 3, which I know.
And we're sure it's Sector 7 slums?
Yeah. Well, no.
She's-
No. The image that they sent us, the cloud was not moving, and so I don't know where it was.
She's definitely in Sector 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, I gotta talk to that. This guy again.
Huh? I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch like you. Get on out of here. Huh? I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch like you. Get on out of here.
Punk ass.
Tifa's just gonna stand there and let him call me that.
The other characters cannot hear what other characters say. That'll become more and more clear over the course of the game.
Oh, is that PlayStation 5?
That's a PlayStation 5 thing, yeah.
That's the remake of this game?
I doubt they ever reuse that animation. I think they've made that animation just for that one NPC in that one moment. That's kind of cool. Hey, why does the map take so long to load? What's the deal with that?
PS5.
Why does it take time?
Yeah, so Jones presses the touchpad and it's like maybe a second.
Yeah.
PS4 is old as shit, that's why.
Yeah.
To me, it's like it's a 2D asset,
I want to use that in a review. Like, this part sucks because the PS4 is old as shit.
Yeah.
This game definitely does show the PS4's age in some weird ways, though. Not gonna
Yeah, here we
put
go.
that-
You're getting munched.
Push left. Yeah, you got it. Never mind.
Tifa is stupidly fun to use. That is all.
Yeah. I like how different the characters control.
Yeah, there's not a character who I don't want to switch to.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's what a soldier looks like.
Aerith is so powerful with that arcane ward. Like, she could just destroy every. I don't know. Tifa's really powerful too. Everybody has their use.
Yeah. Which is cool. I mean, I imagine it was super hard to balance this stuff. Like, Barrett's got a gun arm. How do you make him equal to everybody else when he can just shoot a consistent stream of bullets?
Here we go.
And they did it.
I find him to be underpowered compared to the other 3, actually.
Barrett can be real good.
Yeah, there are times where.
Yeah,
Barrett
everything's
can be
just
good.
like in the moment, circumstances, what you have equipped, especially materia later on.
Sure, sure.
I think his overcharge will get him pressured a bunch of time, most of the time.
What I will say about Tifa though is I feel like she's a little bit more dynamic than the rest of the cast. Like, Tifa is kind of good at a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, her attacks are extremely fast. She has really good damage output. She can use magic. Her like unique ability is really good because it can build up stagger damage. Like, she just has a lot of utility.
You're good at this. Charging in like it was nothing.
You too. It's a little surprising.
Well, I've been here 5 years now. If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. By the way,
And also, it's just fun to press the square button a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Final Fantasy Muso.
Yep.
ground. Okay, let's wrap this up.
Well, just contact with anything feels so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
the chunk,
Just
the,
that impact, which is just, it gets down to milliseconds, but they finally tuned it so well.
Yeah.
Jones, you gotta use unbridled strength. It'll stack up to 2 times, and you get different triangle moves out of that, which is
Oh, is that Tifa's thing?
Yeah.
Peace and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win, you know?
True.
I didn't know it stacks.
Trust
That's
me,
cool.
it'll do wonders for you.
Yeah. And in fact, the
Let's go check in with
tier 3, the rise and fall that you get,
Yeah.
is really, really good, and that's how you clear some of the Chadley missions.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
Chadley, man.
Chadley's amazing.
Chadley, dude.
Chadley is a great addition.
Hey, put on
Chadley
these
Diver.
VR goggles, man.
Just collecting data.
Works for Shinra, dude.
Yep.
See, it was tough. I wanted to go over and talk to Chadley right away, but I was like, oh, obviously not yet.
It's cool Jones knows who Chadley is.
Chadley's not popping up. Chadley, talk to me.
What's he say? Like, looking for recruits. And I'm like, I'm
Searching
here.
for candidates.
Okay, searching for candidates. I'm like, I'm here, dude.
That's Amanda, did you know?
Yeah, I knew that was Amanda.
Yeah.
We're just looking for Dumpster Child.
Yeah. We don't care about anybody but Dumpster Child.
Not if Avalanche has anything to say about it.
Chadley's still downloading.
What's interesting about Chadley, if you read his codec entry, he actually started as a dumpster child.
Yeah.
Origins.
Shinra
Dumpster
pulled him out of
origins.
the dumpster. Wait, Chad says that... Or was that the old Dumpster Child?
Yeah, it's the same Dumpster Child as before.
Blood, you have to title this stream Dumpster Child.
Wait, there's got to be an Advent Children pun in here. Dumpster Children... Ugh, I don't know.
Nice, I got both of them. Okay.
Jones wants to play darts, I respect it.
It still doesn't work though, right?
Those boots. I don't know when you get access to the darts. I feel like I did it super quickly, but I don't remember exactly.
It's later, I think.
Damn.
During the little meeting.
Oh wait, no. Whoops, they're over here now. That's right. Sorry. Easy to get turned around. Yeah, that map takes a wit. There you go.
Takes a wit.
It takes a wit.
Not as much as like getting out of a cutscene and then you're like pushing the controller to move forward, and then 3 seconds later the game starts to move you forward.
Jones, if you want it, you can press L2 to bring up a mini map.
Oh.
Big mood. The other day I was like, where'd my mini map go? And I didn't realize that I'd set my controller down for a second and turned off the mini map with L2 because I didn't know that that's how you did that.
Dude, that has happened to me so many times. I remember in Dark Souls dying because I like set my controller down and accidentally hit a button and like attacked an NPC. And
killed an NPC.
That has definitely happened to me.
That was certainly a
it'll fast
PS3
forward.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, and we were watching something, it'll fast forward too.
Yeah, that feature's sticking around for PS5, thank heavens.
Meanwhile, we told everyone we could about you.
I'm going to turn up the tension of my triggers.
I've got to ask though.
No accidental presses anymore.
It's all right.
Right.
All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way? Good. Glad to hear it. Seems like the perfect fit for you.
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
Yeah, the map doesn't seem to take that long for me either, but I don't know.
Oh, you okay?
Jones, are you on a pro or a regular?
I'm on a pro.
Yeah, he's
I'm
on a pro
regular.
that doesn't have a working disk drive.
It's true.
I'm on a regular, but I'm playing off an SSD. Maybe that. I don't know.
I am strictly digital.
Yeah, I am also playing an SSD, Ian. That's interesting. Yeah, that probably makes a huge difference.
Rustle up some more work for you.
Jones, what do you think of Biggs' scruff?
I'll come too.
No, you won't.
It's enough. Be great if it grew over time, you know.
Enough.
It would be great.
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be
It's
a third
enough.
wheel.
Hey, before we get back to it, why don't you check out the weapons?
No need.
Come on, the dealer's probably heard all about you by now. Might treat you better.
I don't know about that.
He called me a punk ass bitch. I don't feel comfortable going back to him.
Don't try anything funny or you'll get it. The kids seem to think you're pretty cool.
That's that person.
Oh, wait, no.
Hold up. Heard there's a merc that'll take on any monster. You the man?
Word spreads fast around here.
What if I am?
Sorry about before. I get antsy when business is slow. Man in your line of work needs weapons, no? Why not try that one on for size? Yours on the house. Badass like you rocking my weapons is good advertising. Think about it.
Fine.
Or if you want to take a look at something else.
Just a look.
It'd be cool if after battles, you'd have to walk around and say, you know where I got that sword?
Yeah.
Want to know where I got this?
I honestly thought it was gonna be like that Mass Effect 2 mission where you go around and say like, "This is my favorite store on the Citadel."
Oh yeah, I would hate that, honestly.
Yeah.
What if there was a Butterfinger sword with just like a chip out of it so you could see the inside?
If there was a Butterfinger sword, I would be way okay with it.
Dude, yes.
You like that vest, Jones?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna get the teeth of these wrist guards.
You already own one.
I own one, but
Can't handle it.
But Cloud's got it equipped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just buy 7 of them?
Jones, did you just buy 7? Jones, no!
0 gold.
Don't be a stranger.
Economy.
I thought he bought 7 of them for.
Oh, that's
too,
I see.
man.
That's how much I got.
Yeah, he didn't have enough money to buy 7.
Good, good.
That would have been awesome.
He would have done it too.
Where's he at?
He bought
Jones.
7 for Tifa.
Did you read that about leveling up to get new abilities?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a really fun part of the game.
What do you
can
do?
upgrade that too. Oh no, Cloud's wearing that.
So if you use an ability in a particular way enough times, you permanently learn that ability, whether you switch the weapons or not.
Yeah, every weapon has their own unique ability.
Yeah, that part is great.
Chakra, what does that do? Okay.
Is Chakra good?
It heals you.
But just her, right?
Yeah, just one person.
You can get another chakra.
Well,
as
right.
well. You can get
But
two.
like, is it good?
I have not really used it.
I've been using it in hard mode because you don't get MP back.
There's a hard mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, so any heal without NP is super good.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I get it. I get it now.
I'm excited because I love when difficulties do that, where they just make you really evaluate everything that you have. I'm looking forward to playing Final Fantasy VII on hard mode and being like, oh, I wasn't using X, Y, or Z before, but now in hard mode I have to.
Right.
Like Dragon Quest 11.
Yeah. Draconic.
It's such an interesting way to say that.
A very unusual Huber.
Yeah.
Just because I'm always like beating that drum of like Draconic mode on Dragon Quest 11, I feel like it's tiring.
Not tired
I'm
at
not
all.
tired of it.
Good, because I love it and it's awesome.
Beat that drum, Huber.
to help us deal with the bigger critters.
I'll take on anything for the right price.
Beat that drum.
Experienced and cocky, huh? If it's a challenge you want, I might have a few good ones. Your clients can fill you in on the details. Prove yourself at these jobs, and I'll see if I can't find you.
I'm ready for Dragon Quest 12. So whenever you feel like pooping that out, I'll be there.
Yeah, get to work, Square.
Poop it out.
I'm excited to see all the connections in Yakuza 7.
Yeah, all the references.
Yeah.
Oh, here he is.
Sizable weapon?
Chadley.
I'm an intern for Shinra's Research and Development Division. I hope you'll be interested in helping me with my research.
Chadley
Please accept
Ellis.
This is a down payment. I would like you to set that assess materia in your equipment and use it to gather intelligence in battle.
Brad, you should cosplay as Chadley.
Yeah.
And be
Like a
Chadley.
schoolboy outfit?
Yeah, with a weird like handkerchief on his shoulder.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is.
And like a half, a
monocle?
quarter of a glasses. Yeah, half a monocle.
As well as how it might be wielded against your corporate enemies. And if you later decide
Yay,
that
corporate
they're not
enemies.
worthy of your trust, you can
That backpack looks real heavy though.
It's like a briefcase.
He's an intern.
I love how just like forthcoming with being against his own company he is.
Yeah,
kid's not afraid of anything. He's just like, oh yeah, I hate them too.
That's how I am when I talk about Easy Allies.
Right. Undermining
too.
it from within.
Yeah. Hanging out in the slums.
Yeah. I'm trying to undermine Easy Allies, and someone's like, what is that?
I don't know, but put on these battle goggles.
Put on these battle goggles.
Did he give you assess just then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Asses.
Jones.
Keep it on.
Keep it on forever.
This is really, really good.
I mean, switch weapons too, dude.
Oh yeah, did you get the new weapon?
Yeah,
you should have it.
And then
that
Jones,
triple slash, baby.
as we do that, I want you to check out the proficiency stuff too.
Dude, poor fucking Jones has 7 people backseating
Yeah.
him right now.
Oh look.
What
Okay.
a,
Okay.
what a saint.
And
Yeah.
find the dumpster child, damn it.
So all you have to do with this one is strike 3 or more enemies.
Easy peasy, lemon.
That's easy
squeezy.
peasy.
And
Yeah.
then that assesses them, or is that something that is like an ability I have to manually use?
These are two different things.
Assess Jones is pretty much like scan. So you
Right.
can just see what the energy.
So it's a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes up
It's
an
other
ATB
abilities,
slot.
Yeah.
Oh, do I got to talk back to Chadley?
You don't learn materia abilities ever, but the weapon ability, triple slash of the new one, you can learn forever if you use it enough.
Triple slash also pretty good.
Triple slash, real good.
So good.
Hey, does that monster counter ever materialize into anything important?
No.
Or is it just cute?
In the orgy, yeah, it does. come
Okay,
in.
good.
If the monster counts high enough, it's how many orgasms you give Tifa.
Whoa.
Stop.
Oh, hey there. Is Marlene with you?
No.
Oh,
Oh, is it a pipe child maybe?
kinda hoping
It's a child in a pipe.
find my friend.
Maybe.
I know someone.
Nah, you don't mistake a dumpster for a pipe.
Right here.
Really?
Wait, Blood, did you just say pipe child? Like, is it a pipe child?
Little skinny. They like places where there's food.
We shouldn't.
I already know where your cats are. At least one of them.
And small spaces. Oh yeah.
I think when the camera's not on you,
Yeah.
I'm looking for
I don't know, it feels different.
It feels different. Feels like I can get away with things.
3 of them. Find my friends, please.
You know you've done something right if Brandon's going
What do you got to say for yourself, pipe child? All right.
What's the source of all that?
Mm.
The life stream, right?
I've been told this.
Hey, Miss Lockhart. Who's that guy you're with?
Hey, who's that? Wow, it's Big Sword. Hey, guy. Hey. I'm just like,
The sewage smell's gotten much worse near that cat cabaret. Should check it out.
Wait,
I thought that would become a mission, but I don't think it does.
Cat cabaret?
No, the sewage smell that lady's always talking about.
Oh, no. Just really stressing that the slums smell bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I actually wanted to ask you about that, Kyle, because people talk about smells almost constantly in this game, and I know you hate that.
I hate when a narrator talks about smells.
Huh.
my sister on the plane.
Bends it to his will.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, the NPCs talk too much in this game.
Yeah. Also, there's like near constant like anime exhalation noises in this game.
mm-hmm.
People are constantly like even while other characters are talking, they're just sitting there like
It's true, and more than anime even.
It's like constant.
Yeah.
That's just the technical term for that, you know.
Hey, I'm trying to get a cat to come out.
It's like, hey, Cloud, where'd you get your gloves?
Will you be a dear and lend me a hand?
Hey, I'm looking for... Yeah. Maybe you're the cat.
Pastry
The
cat.
color of cat. Oh, there's a bunch of cats. It's you, isn't it? That white one.
You have to find the one with the donut.
The orgy has begun.
Screw this.
This sucks and screw this. I was really upset. I'm like, surely there must be a place I can put that in this review. And nothing Brad wrote warranted a this sucks or a screw this.
You could have done it after the textures, I guess.
Yeah, it just wasn't bad. You weren't that angry. You
Yeah.
know?
This sucks.
Screw this.
What?
Or just when the score popped up, you should have had it drop in.
Never gonna see them again.
Screw this.
Screw this.
You guys, you came back. They said that a scary man was chasing them.
Chat claims that there's an Amanda voice in here.
Is it the cat?
That went well.
The cats are all going.
Can we trust Chat's claims now?
Oh no, no.
Never.
Not to make money.
I trust
Even-
chat more than you guys.
Yeah, even less
Yeah, I was
than
gonna
our
say
own.
we can always trust him.
Like, honestly, I do think Chat is right about the kid in the dumpster by the hotel. It's too many people saying it's her for it not to be her.
What does Jones know?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
What does Amanda know? Who heard that and said, no, that's not me.
Oh, she did hear it?
Yeah.
Confirmed?
Confirmed.
Okay, cool. All right. Thank you, John.
There's a rider in her contract that says a character can be adjacent to a dumpster but never in a dumpster.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So she would have to get her lawyer on the phone.
Somebody tweeted it to her.
Jones is ashamed that she's in a dumpster.
How do you explain this after the stream? Like, yeah, we just spent 2 hours talking about you being in a dumpster.
I think she might have been one of these girls.
Jones, if it's not in a dumpster, we don't care.
Where's the proof, Jones?
This stuff to me is super FF15 though.
Which
Just
stuff?
children doing loops.
Oh yeah. Well, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
This city's lousy with children. This dumpster city and its dumpster children.
So, Jones, do you like to take on side quests one at a
yeah.
time?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back. And you.
You pick this one up, you do it, and then you get the next one.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't...
Maybe you could do something about the
This town doesn't have a vibe of, like... Because you play something like Dragon Age, or when I played Greedfall, it was like you would get in the town, and I could clearly tell any quest I pick up in here is just going to send me right back out again. Where I don't know where these quests are going to send me, so... Yeah, I'm not... I wouldn't be as directed towards, like, picking up one. Like, let me get all of the quests, and then I'll inevitably go to that big old forest over there. From what I remember of seeing Brad's footage, a lot of these quests are just, like, off in their own zones.
Kind of. Some of them are.
All the items you could want, straight from the plate. Another puzzle.
If this is what you want.
But this combat's so much fun, just like, I'll kill rats for days, man.
Yeah, man.
Get a couple extra levels out of it, I don't care.
Oh, go ahead and assess them.
Oh, duh. Can I do that
Oh,
after the
yeah.
fact?
Not after they're dead.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I was so hungry to kill some.
let's head back to the store and touch base.
Chadley's gonna be so disappointed in me.
Hey, 3 grenades, Jones. You got some.
Chadley.
So fun, the grenades. Chuck one, Jones, when you can.
Chuck it, dude.
Chuck that thing.
And a Chuck for Huber.
You're not here to shop, are you?
Is this Chuck?
People were right. You look like you can handle yourself.
So some
That's
drapes have made
junk.
themselves at home in the abandoned Talager factory.
So this is bad scruff, right?
Don't have that kind of trouble around here.
Yeah, some people just do the best scruff they can.
Okay. What's bad about it? Goes down too far or what?
Yeah, this like triangle he's got curving down his neck.
Head on over to the old Talager.
The man's a junk dealer, Kyle.
He's also giving us a lot of chest right now, you know?
Oh yeah, deep.
He really
deep
went
U.
super low with that debut.
That's not scruff. That's Mako residue.
Yeah.
Please stop.
I don't need any of
Yeah,
that.
this is kind of embarrassing.
Oh, do I have to buy something for him for like a quest? Oh, I need an ether. Wait, what?
The yellow is a
broke.
discount.
Oh, just buy something for fun? Okay.
Yeah, it's not for the quest.
You don't have any Monet.
And you really don't need another potion.
Okay. Oh. Uh-oh.
Something's wrong. Let's check it
Uh-oh.
out.
It's a crowd.
I hope he's okay. Stay away from me!
Ditching out on his side quest over here.
Settle down now.
It's like the more fashionable you get, the more trouble you get into in this world, you know?
Yeah. It's best to lay low.
You change your hair color and it's like, uh-oh.
What's going on?
Stop wearing shirts.
Start with shirts.
What do you think of this guy, Jones?
Get a six-pack. I'm a big fan of this guy. I know what happens with this guy.
It's also
not
weird
really,
that, that our characters are 6 inches taller than literally everyone.
Yeah.
To me, it makes sense. They're clearly special. They're clearly stronger.
They're
they
like
can fight
superhumans.
machines. Yeah, so they should be a little taller.
They're wearing platform shoes.
I love that in Sekiro. How big some of the characters are.
I mean, most Souls games, a lot of them are.
Yeah.
It's like just a representation of power, usually.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
It's like it's part of the story in the Dark Souls games, right? Where
That girl's
I
pretty
mean,
tall.
there's giants, but
I
some
thought
stuff
kind of
is
everyone
big,
was
not
a giant.
explained. No, I mean like the knights are a little bigger than you, but there's no. I guess they could be higher than humans or something.
Mm.
Yeah, it could be soul power, or just something From Software does.
I like this quest because it shows just kind of how fragile their life has been. That like they constantly have to deal with who they trust and who they talk to, and I think that fits in well. I don't recall that being in the original.
Model citizens don't steal blasting, Agent. So why don't you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the warehouse logs?
She said she had a friend.
Is this guy's voice Peter Parker?
Yes.
From the animated movie or the game?
No, the game.
Yuri Lowenthal?
Yeah, that's it.
He can be the chump or the hero.
The range.
What range? Yeah.
I swear, all he had to do was keep his mouth shut.
Yep.
Anyway, you distract the officers and I'll...
Oh yeah, it is
figure
Sasuke
something
too,
out.
Huber.
Sasuke.
Wanted to
Yeah,
press
we're-
X to open every door.
We're almost at Yosuke's appearance.
The cavalry?
Is that who I think it is? Oh,
It is
hell
Yosuke
yeah.
too.
You guys really came
Yep.
to save me.
Nice.
Oh, no.
He's great.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Here we go.
He sounds so much like Yosuke in this intro.
Sasuke.
There's Huber.
Here he is.
Sorry, I had to go to the
Yeah,
bathroom.
you
I
missed,
stepped
I
out.
knew
I
it,
did
dude.
something.
You missed your cue.
Damn it.
Mr. Q.
We brought up Naruto, so.
Damn it.
Jones was about to watch all of Naruto, but because you weren't here, he decided.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yep.
Jones, use your ability, your triple slash.
Triple slash. I like this one a lot.
Ooh, nice.
Triple slash rules. Also
So fun.
analyze, assess.
Analyze.
No,
What is
you
it in the
assess.
RE2
That's
board
first.
game? Triple shot. Shit's good,
Yeah, dude. Ben, do you see the
Triple
RE3 board game coming?
dude. We gotta play.
Same creators.
We still
And
have
it's
to
cool
finish
'cause they're-
the second one.
They're taking all the criticisms to heart. They're like, yo, the board was too dark for 2, so we're making it brighter.
Nice.
Like, sweet.
That game was really fun. I'd love to play more of it.
Super cool.
Is it over?
Dude, love this guy with a shotgun.
Mhm.
Standing his ground.
He's a talker.
I also like here you realize when you're killing people versus killing people.
Yes.
Because like if they turn to energy, they're dead.
Yep, going back to
Right.
planet.
And these guys are like, oh,
Yeah.
hurry before they wake up.
Are you sure about this? It's a big risk.
I know, but it's fine.
It's a brutal scene with Cloud. I love it.
Yeah.
And them?
No more.
Makes him stand out. Makes him feel different.
Mm-hmm.
Cloud, you're scaring me. We need to go before they wake up.
Do-do-do-do-do.
And also, I think, you know,
I'm worried about
Tifa's reaction is realistic.
I'm more worried about us. We gotta go, right?
Right.
What?
She's all
It's
like,
just
that organization that trained you to kill people
Wow.
changed you, man.
Yeah.
I suppose
You've
it's-
changed.
Like, how many people have you
Yeah.
killed?
Your eyes. They used to be less.
It's the Mako.
A guitarist
Soldier,
from one of my
remember?
bands was in a gang in Chicago growing up, and I asked him if he ever killed anyone,
So,
and he said, "We
what do you
don't
wanna
talk
do
about
now?
that."
Head back to
Ah.
the bar,
And I was
or
like,
do you
"Oh
wanna
shit."
tackle another job or two?
Dude, that's how you know you got a good bandmate.
I mean, he
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Yeah.
He was super nice, dude. Like the nicest dude.
Comes out in the music, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, to
Murder.
kill him with his own shoes.
To beat him to death with his own shoe.
There's a storyline in Nashville where the singer pretends that he's killed people to sell more records.
Huber, how many episodes of Nashville have you watched?
I'm on season 2, episode like 15 or something.
Lockdown, man.
Yeah, I love it.
How's Patriot going?
Hey man, I watch it with my wife, alright?
What's up to my wife?
What's with my wife?
Guys, I've got some
Back off!
troubling news. IGN gave the new Cooking Mama a 3.
Oh no.
A 3?
A 3.
Respect it. Do you remember when I gave Cooking Mama a 4.1 and people were like, "This is not fair"?
Yeah, you
I was
overrated
gonna
that
say
shit.
we
dude.
gotta make
Yeah.
Kyle review it.
Get that 3. Get it.
Get that. Own
Dude,
it.
the validation right now.
Yeah, feels good.
Out of 10, right?
Yeah.
Out of, it was out of 4, but
Please set down the material
I gotta do one more.
and use it together battle.
Was thinking I might chat up on myself.
Yeah, remember you killed the rats, Jones.
And here we are. You must be tired.
Same as you, I guess.
Could use a little something to take the edge off, right? How about a refreshing cocktail made by yours truly?
Tifa.
Yeah, I'm feeling it a bit too. Hey, do you think you'll stick around a little longer?
Maybe. Work for a minute. Build up some savings.
I see. In that case, want to head back out and look for more gigs?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, chat's telling me there's more to do, see?
Oh, there's a ton more to do.
Is it back there? I'm gonna
Uh,
go back do those rats again? Or go do the rats over here?
So when you first killed those rats, it's like, hey man, you killed some were rats, but I'm looking for some doom rats to die.
Oh,
Doom rats.
easy to get mixed up.
You have
Yes.
to go back. It's a weird mission.
Oh.
Rats.
I was gonna say.
You walked through a little tunnel to get to the rats the first time. There you go.
It's really just a slight variation in the skull that determines one from the other.
Well, they look like raticates to me. They're pudgy.
Don't forget to assess.
Don't forget to triple slash.
Wait, does it just pop up or what?
No, they're not here.
I think you have to go talk to the guy again. Yeah, you got to go back to the store to talk to the guy who loves Tifa. And he's like, well, maybe they're there now.
That's bad design, right?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah.
That's pretty typical side quest design, though.
Yeah.
In this game or in all games?
It never happens again in this game. That's the only time that would happen in this game.
Yo, dude.
Well, rats too much to handle? I'm just messing with you. Heard you took out some were rats, which is nice and all, but the job was to wipe up the doom rats. No biggie. Get back out there and finish the job, and we're good.
This is the part of the game where I started pressing circle to move through dialogue faster.
You'll get 'em this time.
I think it's triangle, but yeah.
Circle. Maybe both do it. Circle definitely gets you out of it.
Like side quest dialogue, I just don't care for. We're back on the main quest. I'm not skipping a thing. But this guy, like, rats too much for you? I'm like, okay, circle.
What a maniac, Bossman.
What do you mean? Why?
Context.
I still read
you into the world. This guy has a rat problem, man. You don't want to feel this guy's rat problem?
so I still read the dialogue, right? I can like, okay, I read this. I got this.
Oh, I definitely skip once I've read it.
Yeah.
I don't mash through it like I mash through dialogue in Animal Crossing.
yeah. It's not like that. Not like talking to the dodos. Hey, John, don't you think it'd be kind of fun to play as Tifa?
You gotta get used to switching around, or you'll have 20 hours of really annoying combat like I did. Before you learn to play the game correctly. Did he assess?
Stay strong.
He did assess.
I think so.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Let's do this.
It does feel like the life bar is a bit small.
There's not a lot of feedback for when you get hit either. Sometimes
Yeah.
all of a sudden you look in the corner and you're like, oh, I'm almost dead. Okay.
Well, you just get hit real hard sometimes.
The screen does do that effect right there.
Yeah, the red. If you're in the red, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually grateful for that.
Yeah, the red is very important.
It's nice because it doesn't just do it for the character that you're any
Yeah.
character that's in
Yeah,
red.
yeah.
And also, no sound effect associated with it. Imagine if it was like a heartbeat, like a thump.
Oh my god.
You know?
Or a beep 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 doo doo doo. Triple slash Jonesy.
I don't remember all the little things they did, but I remember 15 getting so many quality of life improvements over the months after launch.
Oh my god.
Patches and all that stuff. I forget what exactly they added.
You can play as all the characters today, dude.
Oh yeah, they did that huge thing for sure. I do remember that.
Not throwing in the towel.
Yeah.
Let's do this right.
So Unbridled Strength is a buff, Jones.
Got it.
It like changes your triangle.
Yeah, it just changes it up a tier.
It's worth doing for long fights, I would say.
Let's do this. I won't give up.
Do you have healing materia, Jones?
Yeah, he's got cure.
I think I ditched it. I ditched it for some of the elemental stuff to try it out.
Oh. Okay.
A
Don't
risk
forget about
taken.
your limit breaks too.
No escape.
He teased us with it.
He did.
He teased us.
That was Ice Beam all over again, man. That was rough, Jones.
I thought you would have laughed that I used a limit break on rats. That's the comment I was waiting
I don't
for.
think it stores.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, you lose it.
Oh, you gonna use a limit break on those rats, huh, Jones? Oh, okay. That's a choice.
To be fair,
Jones,
we
that was
would have.
Badass.
Oh, okay, Jones. Oh.
No, that fight's kind of tough. It's an early game tough fight.
Jones, are you invested in this guy's rat problem?
Not anymore, because I just fixed it, right?
Also, he's
Oh,
kind of a
wait.
horn dog, Huber.
Everyone in this game is a horn dog.
Yeah, every single character is.
This is the thirstiest game ever made.
Yeah, Kyle, you're giving this guy a hard time.
He's just in a thirsty world. He's just fitting in.
Yeah,
you know?
he's not actually thirsty, but
Yeah.
he pretends to be thirsty to fit into the world.
It's performative thirst. There's an orgy at the end for God's sake.
I can see it now. We're gonna clean
The internet's preschool is a little more teen rated today.
What?
Are we the internet's preschool?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think if we're the internet's preschool, that just goes to show you how bad the internet can get.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, it's really more a comment on the internet than us.
Okay.
We're the internet's dumpster children. That's right.
This is the internet's retirement home.
There. That should be enough intel for the kid.
Hey, we got another job for you, Merc.
We got 13 minutes to find the true
You were the
dumpster
first to gather
child.
the data I requested.
20
Here is the rest of
minutes.
your payment.
20 minutes.
I have developed new materia. Would you like to see it?
You developed new material just standing here?
Yeah.
Chadley's incredible, dude.
Yeah,
Chadley's good. The kid's good.
Chadley does nothing and makes you some of the most powerful stuff in the game.
He's
It's
got
amazing.
a talent, a singular
It's
talent.
all because he's using that Google Glass.
I got a question about auto cure actually. In when somebody's leveled up their cure to Cura and Curaga, will they use that instead?
That I don't know. I never used it.
Yeah,
auto
I
cure-
dropped off using it.
I
The
have it
auto
on
cure,
my
I feel like
phone.
only procs under auto cure doesn't work. I don't think on your player character. It works on non-player characters. And I think it's only.
Right.
I think it's only triggered if they're like low, but I'm not sure.
But yeah, I don't know
if you
what level
put
it does.
If you put it on a non-active, whatever character's not active, if they have it, they'll use it, and they'll heal anyone whose health is low.
But there's a limit to.
They can only do it 3 times.
Yeah,
per
they can only do it 3 times. Yep.
And then 10 if it's leveled up.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've got it on my Tifa. It gets me out of a bind sometimes. I don't know if she uses Cure or Kira, though. Yeah, Auto Cure and Item Master don't seem very good, but
Oh. I feel like Item Master is good.
I feel like my materia slots are too precious to use on stuff like that, but I don't know.
Let me tell you about Ether.
Well, yeah. Item Master increases drop rate, or what does it do?
Item Master increases the efficiency of the things that you're using.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah,
lets you on it.
Yeah, I don't mind Auto Cure, but I never used Item Master. Does it do it for everyone or just that character?
The character that has it equipped.
Oh, okay.
Magnifying Cure is a great idea, chat.
Oh my god, that is a good
Oh
idea.
yeah, that's like what it's for.
Wait, isn't
Okay.
that the cure-all thing, pretty much?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like essential.
Wait, it cures it more than one person?
So
Yeah, it just yes.
to do that.
Oh my
so
god.
Magnify just increases the targets that it hits. So that applies to
dang.
Cure as well.
The potency's less, but you can select it to do single person also if you want.
Huh. I've got it on ice, I think.
I mean, yeah, if you're spamming ice.
Yeah, I imagine like Magnify Barrier is pretty essential and hard.
Sure, yeah, you can do that in like haste or whatever.
I don't have haste yet. I feel like you don't get haste until way late.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I looked it up. I think you get haste later. The time materia.
Hey, Jones.
Yeah.
How nervous are you for the upcoming fight against this creature?
I've seen the fight.
Okay. So did you just watch all of Brad's footage?
Well, should I not have done that to
Yeah,
edit the
that's
review?
part of the job.
I guess
That's
I
what
assume
you're
you
supposed to
like you press L and watch it in fast forward.
I mean, if you watch it fast forward, I still see this guy.
Sure.
I just scrubbed through it mostly.
So you're telling me you're not nervous?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I've seen the fight, but I didn't fight the fight, so maybe I should be, yeah.
Wait, nervous about this Wrathhound?
Yeah.
Hey, can we shout out something?
Yes.
That's awesome. I want to shout out when you get new missions from Chadley, if you've already been doing bullshit, he recognizes that.
Yes.
You know
Good
what? That is
stuff.
worth shouting out.
Shout
That is-
out, Chadley.
That's a huge shout out.
Great shout out.
That is next level. Like when you get like 4 of them at a time, and you're just like, oh, sick.
Yeah.
I done did them.
Imagine if Nook Miles worked like that.
Oh my god.
Dude, imagine.
Focus thrust, Jones. Don't forget it.
You said that very erotically.
I mean, this game makes me horny, dude. Like, what do you want?
Jeez.
I mean, dude. That's your creator's intent. That's the mood they're going for.
Shut it down, dude.
Shut it down.
Jones went for the self-heal over the Phoenix down.
Well, I gotta make sure I don't die so I can bring her back.
Okay. God, that was very, like, sports commentary on his battle. I liked it.
How many times do I have to tell you I just don't like Tifa?
I know,
Take
that's
it down
what's
again.
interesting is you said I, as in you're Cloud, and Tifa is someone else entirely.
Right, yeah.
Tifa's down here.
Oh boy.
You're both of them, Jones.
If you don't like Tifa, like, I don't think I could be friends with you. Like, why? What's not to like?
I guess if you're
Nope.
like,
Don't go
Oh.
down this path.
Oh gosh.
if you have someone you want more for Cloud, you can see Tifa as an obstruction to that, you know? And so I, think
no one for Cloud.
Okay.
Hashtag Cloud dies alone.
All right.
Gotta be smart.
That's a bad hashtag.
Hey man.
There we go.
I won't.
You got this, Jonesy.
Jones is like, no, I don't.
Did you assess him?
Tifa's got that limit
Yeah.
break.
I think he
Yes.
did.
He did.
Yes.
He should.
Wait, don't do something good because it's got the dumb no sign on his thing.
Cloud gets Yennefer.
The dumb no sign.
Dude, I've blown a limit break on that dumb no.
Yeah, there are times where you've got like the limit break almost to stagger, or not the limit break, but the stagger meter almost to stagger, and then the stagger reset.
Yeah.
Had no idea that was going to happen. Cool.
It's bad design.
Yep.
Well, I think you have to get him to stagger to get to that chunk of the next phase of the boss
not,
fight.
Not
just
always.
HP, I
So-
think.
yeah,
It's just HP.
yeah, it's just
Right.
HP a lot of times.
But I mean, to even get him down to that point of HP.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I learned to accept it because of how much I like the phases of the boss fights.
It's just like there are some things in this game where it's like, if you use your limit break, and then the boss or whatever needs to go to the next cutscene, and you should get your limit break back, you know?
Or at least part of your meter.
Right, because it's like the game is punishing you for this being your first time fighting someone. It's like, oh, I didn't know the gimmick, so I lost my limit break. It's not really
Yo,
fair.
Chaz talking about Tifa and Aerith. Listen, Aerith has always been better. She's better in this game too.
Eh.
That's not to say Tifa isn't amazing. She is, but Aerith
Let's not
number one.
start
always.
waifu wars, please.
Aerith always, baby. Let's
they're
go.
all- That's why I
No,
love this game
there's
because
no
it's giving me such
The battle is
anxiety.
over.
Because I love them all.
They're all like, all right.
Dude, I love them all. I'm like scared I'm gonna break someone's heart. Terrified.
Yeah, her name is Beth.
I don't really understand what that means though.
Just with your digital loves.
That was a punchline that has no context. I don't get it. It was over my head, I guess.
I was just making a joke that your digital loves are gonna affect your real world loves. I don't actually think that's true.
I know. Hey Jones, remember that focus thrust.
Good save.
But like in this fight, he's like too busy healing, dude. It's not like he can't really.
Could be Punisher countering. One more.
And what's a bummer is he unequipped fire.
Is that the thing's weakness?
Yeah, this one's weak to fire. Yeah.
Ice.
This one's weak to ice.
Yeah, it's push tab again or the touchpad. Pretty sure it's ice.
Cold as ice.
Oh, there we go. Weaknesses. There it is.
Brad with the correction.
Good stuff, Brad.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why the game gave you ice material over here. I'm pretty sure. Earlier.
Oh,
video games.
But Jones doesn't have the damn healing material.
So to me, ice is easily the worst because it has that crystal and then it does more damage till the crystal breaks.
Kyle, it's so fucking annoying because there are times where like you hit him with the initial crystal, but then it doesn't explode.
Yeah.
Yeah. It drives me fucking insane, dude.
Jones, no shame. We're talking over everything. There's no way you can focus. No shame.
Actually, total shame though.
No judgment from me.
Totally no shame.
Totally no shame.
But yeah, fire and lightning seem
The shame you don't have is total.
I feel like
its totalness.
80% of people who are playing Final Fantasy VII Remake are not using Arcane Ward, and they don't understand how broken it is. But
are not using what?
Arcane Ward.
Is that in the barrier thing?
No, it's one of Aerith's unique abilities, and you just cast shit twice if you want to instantly stagger.
I open every fight with that.
Yes.
Every single beginning of every single fight, Arcane Ward immediately.
How do you get that? I don't have it on.
She just has it. She has it by default.
Yeah, it's like one of her. I think she starts with it.
Yeah,
yeah, it's like the first move. Yeah.
I must not have memorized it from that weapon then, because I don't have.
No, I think it's what you start with.
Yeah, it's on your stock weapon. Your first one with her.
I think you still have to learn it. I think Cloud is the only one who's memorized his stock
you
weapon.
have to use it to permanently learn.
If you have the weapon equipped, though, you just get it.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And the proficiency bonus before it is not a.
They give you weapons for her so fast that I stopped using it. Really.
It's one of the most broken things is Arcane Ward. It's really good. And what makes it especially broken is it lasts forever. Like it.
The whole match,
lasts,
right?
Not the whole match. It does go away, but it does last for a really long time.
Yeah, I guess I haven't seen it go away, which is cool.
Defensive spells don't trigger twice, right? Like Cure.
Cure does.
Cure does, because
No, you're right. It's only elementals. I think it's only elementals.
Okay. And what about the ability like Soul Drain? Does that trigger twice or just spells?
I think just
abilities don't.
Abilities don't. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just
Got it.
Get ready to dump damage on him, Jones, when you break it.
Here we go,
yeah,
baby.
Braver, now's a good time. Or Ice.
God, Braver's so satisfying.
Good stuff, Jones.
How do you get the stagger meter higher?
So you have to use, they don't explain it very well, but that's how you do one of Chadley's missions, is you have to Unbridled Strength Tifa, so just do it twice, and then use her pumped up abilities. That will increase the stagger damage.
Oh.
She's the only one who can do it?
I've only done it with Tifa.
Interesting.
And in the image of the Chadley mission, Tifa is in there doing right.
Gotta say,
True.
I've never seen a Shinra
Funny.
like that before.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I have right now, and I was like, how?
Oh, today. The first reports came in just this morning.
That was a good bounce back, Jones.
Why do you ask?
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Wait a minute.
I've noticed in this game a trend in my own playthrough is like, if I lose the first time, I mop up the second time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nice that you can just retry from last battle. That's really nice. And they're like, hey, everything that you got, you can keep it. All the experience and shit.
It's a big organization. Sure, there's
I don't think that that's true for Chadley missions, though.
You got the bastard.
Chadley.
Jones, is it frustrating for you to not be able to go power level in a field right now?
No, because you still get a kind of a tutorial vibe from everything.
Awesome.
Here's how side quests work. Here's how this NPC works.
Because I know it's your like favorite thing ever, power
Yeah.
level.
I kind of, Huber, I love the absence of that kind of thing, honestly.
This game is so cutscene heavy already that I'm like, this is just not that kind of game, you know? So
Yeah.
my expectations are not set there.
I'm sure people have found a way to grind, though.
Yeah, there's parts you can grind in this game.
I mean, I'm doing side quests, so.
I feel like you level up naturally pretty well if you're just doing side quests and stuff.
Yes.
In my experience, it's come down more to builds than levels.
Yeah, this game, I don't think you really need to grind to get through.
Yeah.
The worst is applying an element to your weapon and then getting in a boss fight and it has a resistance to that. And you're like,
Yeah.
no!
Yeah, totally. Because man, when you link it up right and you get element and the weapon correct, it's so goddamn good.
Yeah.
I don't remember what part it was, but it was a Chadley thing. But I was trying a thing and I realized I didn't have the right materia, so I just let it kill me and I started over.
Oh, if you want, speaking of Chadley missions, if you want to get a lot of your Chadley missions,
Don't tell me you're here to take care
those
of
were
those
to
things.
do them against.
Are you?
Just FYI.
In that case,
You broke up. I didn't hear the.
believe there's at least 2 groups.
Fat Chocobo, the Chadley battle, is really good to do missions with. Because when you stagger Fat Chocobo, he stays in stagger for a very long time.
Oh, cool. And you can replay those?
Yeah, you can do them as many times as you want. So, like, even if you've already cleared it, sometimes it's just good for doing other missions.
And weapon proficiencies, too.
Yeah, totally.
Because a lot of them are use this on a staggered enemy or something like that.
Well, if I have to level up Aerith's whatever.
Yeah, heck yeah.
If this is what you want.
Fatty Chokes is my fave. He's so cute.
Dude, Fatty Chokes is a really fun way to say it. Hey, Fatty Chokes, you want to come over for Thanksgiving?
Hey.
Yeah.
You said you bought $20 from Fatty Chokes.
Nobody bothers $20 from Fatty Chokes in this town.
So I found that the camera
Did you
gets...
assess?
Oh.
Oh, I didn't.
The camera is not always ideal.
It gets
The lock-on
effed
is
in this
insane.
warehouse. It gets
Yeah.
pretty effed when we're fighting in this warehouse.
Yeah, there are times where the camera is just as good as it needs to be.
I always get confused when I'm like trying to use because Bossman, I'm interested to hear your take on this, because when you're locked on, you don't right analog control anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always trying to move the camera around, but it's like changing my
Switch targets by
instead.
accident. Heck
Oh,
yeah.
sure, yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
Chat mentioned this too, and I did this. I set my battle camera to be distance 3 instead of 1.
Oh.
Yeah,
And I find
Interesting.
I brought
to
that
be
in the
way
review to zoom them all out.
Yeah,
Battle and outside of combat.
yeah. Help.
So I feel like Jones will get hooked on assessing too. This seems like a Jones thing.
Oh,
So
sure,
far,
yeah.
it doesn't look like he even reads it.
Jones is an assessor.
He doesn't. He just wants to check on his list.
He wants to check.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Some important intel in there, Jones.
I know, I like the lore of
I
it.
want to
like
play
the,
this remake right now.
The Crab Warden and shit. And I love the lore about it.
I can't say it because it's a spoiler, but there's a Final Fantasy enemy that they bring back, and it's a really dumb, hilarious enemy, and the fact that the characters in the game realize how dumb it is and they comment on it is super appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah, Ben, there's a ton of things where we would say there's no way they're putting this in the remake. This is too goofy.
And then they make it like a huge point in the game,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's amazing. Yeah.
They did not hold back. They're willing to be goofy.
Yeah.
How come sometimes it says tactical data not available?
I think you have to kill a certain amount of them.
Oh, okay.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I feel like I spent a lot of time playing as Cloud initially, but I've really learned to value Tifa a lot in battle, as well as Aerith. I use Aerith all the time.
I'd just skip between them to fill up their ATBs like constantly.
Yeah, that's the thing. You really do need to switch up between them because they're not always super good at filling up their own gauges.
Oh yeah, they're garbage.
No, they go up slower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that actually.
Yeah,
It really incentivizes switching. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Before I realized that that's what was going on, though, the combat was really annoying.
I think they brought that up like in a developer thing, talking about how they didn't want people just to play as Cloud the whole game.
Yeah,
Or something.
and they smartly limit Cloud too and his capabilities. Like you really shouldn't and can't use him forever.
Deal with that.
We say this as Jones really just sticks to Cloud.
It's okay. He's just learning, man.
Yeah, he's just learning.
True. This is early.
And you don't. It doesn't become imperative until a little later.
See, yeah, he whiffed on that lesser Drake, even though that was like a pretty clean shot, but it just kept backing up and did not get hurt.
I think it hit that pole. Possibly.
I think he just moved away from the crystal.
Yeah, ice magic's hard, man. They need to be standing still. Yep.
Is it the same with Aerith's triangle?
No.
That
I think that hits as it hits. Yeah.
Oh. But if they walk away from it, it's right. Doesn't do anything.
Her triangle's weird, man. I didn't see it doing that much more damage.
I like it. It fills up her gauge like crazy fast too.
Yeah, you could charge it up, which is cool. But
is that the meaning of it? Is it's more for that than damage?
That's how I usually use it. But...
Well, and keep in mind, Kyle, it also once it's staggered, you increase the stagger percentage with those moves.
Right.
So you're getting more overall damage.
You have to hold it down to charge it too. Lingering AoE.
So believe me when I say that I know what I'm talking
You gotta hold it. I was holding it.
You're needed over at the pillar. Apparently,
I wanted more damage.
Hold it, Boston.
Like it has to do more damage than I would have if I was just, pressing square the whole time. And most of the time it wouldn't.
If you're good at something, might as well make
square.
Yeah, but I mean, some things are specifically like you have a lot meant to be used after. Like Cloud has an ability. What is it? The 2 ATB bar move that does way more damage if they're already staggered. So
Ascension.
Yeah, they do tier things like that.
Okay, and then chat confirms that, Ian, it does work like ice, where an enemy can get hit and then walk away from it and not get hurt.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, Blizzard is really hard to hit with.
Yeah, Infinite Spin is the one you're talking about.
Still thinking about fatty jokes to be.
Fatty jokes.
Here we go. Here's the meta. You do fully charged Tempest and then follow it up with normal attacks to knock the enemy back into the Tempest.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's a good strat.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that with the ice crystal. Yeah, he switches to someone to knock him back.
Cool stuff, chat.
Dumpster child.
I love Eris dodge where she's just spinning around.
Yeah.
Over there. But to reach it, you'll need to get a hold of a watch security key. You should be able to find one inside one of the crates. I forget which. Just smash them all.
Where do I get the crates? Oh.
So that's interesting. Jones is doing like this one back to back. That's convenient. For me, it was like later.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I actually, so maybe it was because I used the option where it's like, hey, do you just want to go back right now? I'm like, heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Love
I actually
that.
do like that, yeah.
I
It's
do
nice.
that only when I know I haven't, or when I know I have checked for all secrets.
Oh, for sure. And sometimes you see a treasure chest in the distance. You're like, there's no way I can. Stop it.
Yeah.
Can I get the treasure and then do it?
Yeah. Is this like the 1950s? It's intentionally anachronistic.
What are you referring to?
Someone in chat said, "What is with?" Or Uzi Suicide said, "What is with this 1950s?" That's something I like about the aesthetic of this game a lot. Is that it's like anachronistic mixed together.
I love the style of the vending machines, dude.
And the
music
city,
that comes along.
the city scene where Jones started the stream today, like all the cars look like they're in the 50s.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
neat.
Yeah, the FF7 aesthetic holds up.
Oh yeah.
It's cool how this feels like they updated the old game, but they didn't like change the vibe of it too much, you know?
They leaned into a lot of the vibe
Yeah.
things.
Jones, what sucks is your first trip here, you could have opened that door.
Oh.
Like this one
weird.
right here.
I didn't notice that until my second time either.
A fantasy based on reality. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I keep breaking up. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
Maybe your mic sensitivity is set too high in Discord?
No, Discord has this new thing where if you start talking about orgies, it slowly disconnects you.
What's funny is
it actually did.
It did it right then as you were talking.
Detection is working properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really, really loved Final Fantasy 15. Playing this made me get why people dislike that more, in a way.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely an improvement in the combat area for sure.
Unpack what you mean.
And
I don't know
not
what
just
you
the
mean.
combat, but a lot of ways.
And just ideas. Just this game is full of ideas, even new ideas. Things for your characters to do. And
It feels very expansive.
Yeah.
I appreciate, yeah.
Wait, look at that vending machine.
And maybe that bench. Heal up.
Well, that's right.
Oh my god. The
They might
back
have songs.
seating, dude.
This is important backseating, though.
So is
You
the
gotta
rest
get
of
into
it
the
not
habit.
important?
Definitely not.
A lot of those vending machines have songs too, Jonesy.
Got it, got it.
This one might not, because they usually say potions and music.
Oh, sure.
I like how potions are like a brand name of energy drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no song.
And
You'd
I
hear this song too.
love to death the callback to the save symbol.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't put that together.
Yeah, I think it's only on benches is the only time you see that thing. Good stuff, Jonesy.
Is this that door that I didn't open?
Keep those
Yep.
gloves up.
Sure thing, Coach.
But the time is now.
Okay, that was some good Tifa use, Jones. You got her doing magic and then punching it up. Oh, that was good.
He's learning.
He's learning.
Thanks, Kyle.
Just want to make it clear, she is you too.
Was that Damiani laughing?
Damiani joined the fight.
Damiani, are you here?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Damiani.
The silent Damiani is so good.
I noticed earlier that he was in the list, and I'm like, I
Have you
haven't heard
spoken
him.
at all?
I think he was making most of the orgy jokes.
Oh
Ah,
yeah,
I see. Got it.
I think he started those.
But the
Yeah.
Discord blocked him, so we didn't hear.
blocked him.
Oh, that must have been what
Yeah.
happened. Yeah.
That
I was
must
getting
have been-
angry that Kyle stole, Ian stole my jokes.
Yeah. Sorry, Damiani. He was chatting them to me, and I was saying them. Like that thing that made Jones go
What's the movie with Uma Thurman and Janine Garofalo? Where a man falls in love with Uma for his looks, but he thinks that when Janine Garofalo talks to him on the phone,
Oh.
No clue.
Chad knows.
Familiar.
Janine Garofalo's in This Is Us now, randomly.
Funny.
Isn't it over? When's This Is Us over, dude?
Chad says
No
it's
way, man.
The truth about cats and dogs.
Yeah. So it gives me a Truth About Cats and Dogs vibes, the relationship that Damiani and Ian have.
Yeah. Jones thinks he's in love with Damiani, but really... Oh, wait. Thinks he's in love with me, but really it's...
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I guess Jones thinks he's ashamed in me, but really it's Tommy. I am a bit of a Garofalo. Man, that's one of those celebrity names that you just can't say by itself. Sounds weird.
Garofalo?
Yeah. She's always Janine Garofalo, never just Miss Garofalo.
Garoff.
The Garoff.
So yeah, this thing I think is too bouncy to really get a good blizzard hit on. Oh, but it's weak to wind anyway. Not a big huge deal.
Did he assess?
He did assess.
Yeah, he did. Good.
But yeah, Jones, I'd be using a different spell if you got one.
Just smacking him's working all right too.
Yeah.
That's eventually what I just have to do with these things. I was surprised. I didn't think it would work like that.
They're the only enemies that I've used wind on. I like threw a wind on somebody.
Yeah, wind is dumb, man.
Wind.
What a dumb magic type.
What?
What are you talking about, dude?
Wind's
It's
an
an
awesome,
element.
dude.
Wind is a stupid magic type when compared
It's an
to
element.
ice, fire, and lightning.
Dude, it's
Also,
cool.
It doesn't
also,
measure up.
It's air, not wind. Fire's not called burn.
The symbol looks like wind. The symbol is clearly wind.
Well, I know.
Do you get a cool tornado out of it?
Yeah.
Eventually, yes.
But it's named differently than the other ones.
Air.
Arrow is air, yeah.
I mean, isn't lightning thunder in this game? Or is
Yeah,
it
I mean,
other
poison
ones?
is called bio.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Bio
I'm speaking more just
Bio.
like in general, yeah.
But that's called poison materia.
Yeah.
Bioweapons.
Yep. Shinra, dude. Shades of Umbrella.
I did it. I beat the.
I forgot about the delay. I was like, why is he saying yay? I'm like, oh, right, that's 30 seconds from now.
That's a good crunch, Jones.
Yeah.
Wait. He's got one important decision to make.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
A very, very important decision is coming
I
up.
knew you were the right man for the job. There's
I remember no
denying you're the
decisions.
real deal.
Okay.
Not like these idiots with their excuses.
No, you're right. We can,
Yeah, those idiots.
we can crunch there. It's not that important.
What's the what
Back
is it?
down.
That's okay.
What exactly is it you're trying to
Well,
say?
what is? I don't even remember
What is it? What are you talking
You
about?
can follow orders too.
Huh, it's okay.
No, it's okay. You know,
Not these are limit breaks.
if you think the game's all just about killing monsters, that's okay. That's a good crunch.
Go to this decision.
Oh my gosh.
That's all.
What are you
it's about.
doing? Killing monsters.
Hell with you.
Sorry.
You can take care of the town.
Anytime anyone says killing monsters, I have to quote Geralt.
We'll build up the
This is
walls
reverse
if you want.
psychology.
By all means.
I beat up a monster. Got a star bracelet. I beat the game, Kyle.
That's another solid gig in the books.
Woo!
You know, the whole town
Star
is very
bracelet.
impressed with what you've done. Keep it up, and you'll have enough work to keep.
This
you
is
fed
an
for a
example of a
lifetime.
character being like, "You suck," and then another character being like, "See, isn't this great? Helping people rules."
Get paid. Shop or something?
Yeah, but why don't we head back to the apartments first? Take a quick breather.
Was Tifa created before the Uchihas?
Lesson 1. Got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Got it.
Anyway, let's go.
What?
Is that how you like timeline things, Huber?
His entire
Or
point
did
of
this
reference.
happen before or after?
It's because she has red eyes.
She has
which
the red eyes, so I'm like, is this a Naruto nod? Or did
Where you
Naruto
going?
nod this?
Neither.
It's a nod.
her red eyes are distinct though. It's a choice.
So distinct.
Yeah.
And how can you not think of the Sharingan?
Well, there are a lot of distinct eyes in this game.
Yeah,
Intentionally so.
all the main characters have eyes.
Huber, the Uchiha eyes are only red when their Sharingan's actually activated.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Exactly. Like, red eyes are normally evil. You normally give a villain or a creature red eyes. But here they just gave him Tifa, and it works.
Yeah. She's the only, like, hero I've seen with red eyes, I feel like. What do heroes have red eyes?
Right. Darth Maul has red eyes.
Yeah, he's a villain.
Yellow
Darth
eyes.
Is
Maul
he a
has
villain?
red eyes.
Sunburst
Yellow
eyes.
eyes.
You're right. We should call them sunburst eyes.
Cool. Well, I'm done playing Final Fantasy VII. You guys can hang on here and talk if you want, but
Nope.
Dude, Brandon
I'm
just
pretty
said,
good.
"Fuck you guys." So,
Okay. All right.
screw you guys. I'm gonna go play Resident Evil 3.
Just to be clear.
Nice.
Just to be clear. Tifa's like, hey, let's go hang out in your hotel room, and Jones is like, I'm good. Okay, all right.
Seems like well, I want to save this spot. So this is an intimate thing that's about to happen. I want to save the game's sexiest moments for when I'm by myself. And as a matter of fact, there was a little too much sexiness in the last 2 hours.
Obviously.
I wish I'd been a little, by myself.
Jesus.
Don't go too far.
For a game.
Happening?
For a game this sexy.
This is
Jones
definitely
is
the
doing it.
lockdown effect.
I'm getting the hell out before this gets any more awkward.
Yeah, we're all cooped up, man.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Cut the stream, Jones.
Now, just because it's a group stream doesn't mean necessarily we're going to be playing multiplayer games. Do we have a game locked in for next week's group stream?
No,
we have
next week
is
next week
is
is
all Bossman's.
Yeah.
If you don't like next week's group stream, there's only one person to blame.
Yep, it's me.
Yeah.
I am deciding what will happen for the 2 hours.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. Please be.
Anything else we want to promote this week before we tune out?
My final Friday night stream is Friday.
Wow.
Playing SSX full playthrough. 9 p.m.
I love it.
I'm playing more Persona 5 Royal on Thursday before weekly hunts, and it's just a really chill and cool time. So come hang out.
Don and I are being more Tiger Kings on Wednesday night.
Did you do that? Did you get that South America or whatever expansion?
I did not, but I
Okay.
could.
Damiani and I are living the Capcom life with some Dead Rising 2 co-op.
Wow.
Dude, good pick. That's a good pick.
Gonna be fun.
Yeah, we're checking out, finishing up this Resident Evil Resistance review. So
yes,
got at least one pickup from Jones to get, and then we'll see what else.
It's crazy that you gave that game a 10, especially after Half-Life Alex.
It didn't feel like it when I was like, there's another, is this a pickup number 2?
Yeah, there's another one. I put a message in there.
All right.
But I have to finish up. I didn't have time before we started.
Say no more. Pickups must be done, chat.
Sweet.
Go to youtube.com/EasyAlliesPlays if you want to see backups of all of our Twitch streams, maybe some other series of streams that you've missed. Easy Allies if you just want to check out our shows and reviews and other stuff. And then we got more streaming more stuff. Patreon.com/EasyAllies if you want to support us. We appreciate it. We do lots of streams. You can see that stuff on EasyAllies.com in your own time zone. But every Tuesday night, 6 p.m., we gather together, as many of us as possible. And we will all be back next Tuesday night. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for helping with Final Fantasy VII, guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Hope it didn't ruin it for you.
Never. Bye, everybody.